I am the most conspicuous loser in the school. Finally awakened the ability of level earthquake fruit, but it has to be disguised as a D-class shock fruit. Everyone said that I lived up to my reputation. But what they don't know is, this world hides a huge secret. All the powerful people who have awakened their top talents. In the end, there is no news. Next, no. The cold mechanical sound exploded in the empty awakening hall, instantly brought me back to reality when I was drowsy. I rubbed my sleepy eyes, facing the sympathetic eyes of the surrounding people. Slowly step onto the high platform. Today is Blue Star United College, the annual Power Awakening Day. When we are over 18 years old, we will, here is the ultimate blind box of life, or become a powerful superpower, or become an ordinary person at the bottom of society. It all depends on today's draw. A huge black crystal stone is suspended in the center of the high platform. That's the legendary Awakening Stone. Can stimulate the potential in the human body, randomly giving us a character from an ancient legend. Devil Fruit ability. Look, that orphan Lin Mo went up. I heard that in order to raise enough money for awakening, he spent 3 whole months moving bricks at the construction site. Well, I hope God opens his eyes. Let him awaken a decent ability. Otherwise, the hard-earned money will be wasted. Although the whispers in the audience were not loud, but every word penetrates into my ears. Lin Mo. Wrong. It should be called Linmo now. 3 days ago I crossed over from that peaceful blue planet, occupying the body of this orphan with the same name. It also brought all my memories with me. About an anime called One Piece. Each type is recorded in detail. Devil Fruit abilities and weaknesses. In this world, this is simply a god-level cheating strategy. The instructor in charge of awakening urged expressionlessly. Linmo. Put your hand up quickly. Concentrate. I nodded and took a deep breath, putting his palm on the cold awakening stone. It's a lie to say I'm not nervous, but more of an expectation. After all, who doesn't want to have superpowers? Buzz. The moment my palms touch, an indescribable force of terror. It seems like it's about to explode from the depths of my soul. The entire awakening hall began to tremble violently. The lights on the ceiling are flashing like crazy. May explode at any time. What's going on? Was there an earthquake? No. It's the awakening stone that's reacting. Oh my god. Such terrifying energy fluctuations. Could it be the legendaries class? There were exclamations from the audience one after another. Even the instructor who has seen big scenes. There was a look of shock on their faces. However, this power is about to burst out. I forced him back. Just kidding. I am a time traveler who knows the plot well. I still understand that any tree that is beautiful in the forest will be destroyed by the wind. In a world where abilities can be plundered, he revealed himself to be Wang Jia at the beginning. That's just because life is too long. I just want to live this life low-key. Occasionally pretend to be a pig and eat the tiger to have some fun. I don't want to become the hotcake that all forces are fighting for. So I tried my best to restrain that feeling. A terrifying force that can tear apart space. Only a slight vibration was released. The buzzing stopped suddenly. The violently shaking hall instantly returned to calm. The light that was originally as bright as the sun on the awakening stone finally. It only condenses into a point of light that is so weak that it is almost invisible. Then a letter slowly emerged. D. The instructor was stunned. He adjusted his glasses and looked closer, afraid of being dazzled. That's right, just a big one. D. Limo. Awakening the power, D-level, vibration ability. The instructor announced the result in an extremely complicated tone. It feels like expecting an atomic bomb to explode. All I'm waiting for is a fart. The whole place fell into deathly silence. After a few seconds, a roar of laughter erupted. Ha 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 ha. D-level shock. Is it the vibrating function of the phone? Make such a big fight. This is the result. I can't live anymore laughing. The birth of the most useless superpower in history. Spend your hard-earned money to awaken the massage function. The taunts came like a tidal wave. I shrugged nonchalantly and turned around to get off the stage. This result is exactly what I want. At this moment, the sound of frost came from the VIP seats. What a complete waste. What a waste of everyone's time. I looked up. The speaker was a beautiful girl with silver hair and purple eyes. She sat there quietly. Skin is as beautiful as snow, but the whole body exudes the cold air that strangers should not approach. Su Kinji, the eldest lady of the Su family, a top family with superpowers. College recognized. Iceberg goddess. He is also the most watched super genius who has awakened this time. She looked at me with eyes full of unabashed contempt and disdain. It seems like one more look at me will dirty her eyes. I twitched my lips, too lazy to answer. Why are you arguing with an arrogant paper character heroine? All right, quiet. The instructor coughed heavily to suppress all noise. Then he spoke in an almost flattering tone. Here are our most anticipated super talents this time. Classmate Su Kinji,